Okay. Again, thanks for joining today's session. It is again Fusion HCM demo class. It is for both
Okay.
who wants to come into the Fusion HCM side of it, or somebody has already worked on some Oracle products like Oracle PeopleSoft, EBS, which is again an ERP, but not familiar
Mm.
with cloud. They also can take this class. And somebody who is not at all into the IT side and they want to move from their core skills to ERP side, which is again on Oracle HCM Cloud side, HCM product, they can also take this course. So let us first understand what is this course is about. This course is about understanding of Oracle HCM product. What is Oracle HCM? Why it is used? What is the product is all about? Who are the competitors? And who are the competent people, or who are the eligible people who can take this course? So first thing I have told
Okay.
you already, somebody who is already working for an IT company, or IT has an IT experience of some sort of 1 or 2 years or more than 2 years or more than 10 years, and then want to leverage or come across to the ERP side of it. ERP is something where it's a product, right? Again, it's a product
Yeah.
which is given or delivered by certain companies, where it is used for different purposes, for human capital management, for supply chain management, for enterprise resource planning, finances management in the company. So it is a built-in software which companies like Oracle, Amazon, SAP, these kind of companies
It's a
provide.
pro it's a product, right?
It's a product. Yeah, it's a product.
Okay.
Unless
Okay.
unless and unlike the .NET, where it is a development tool, it is not like this.
Yeah.
So this Oracle
Okay. Okay.
HCM, Oracle Cloud is not a development product. So in through the .NET or through the Java, JSP,
Mm.
the what is that, the studio that we develop Java, right? So
Yeah.
those kind of tools are development tools from which you use that development tool to create some softwares. But this is not like that. So this is a product.
Okay.
So when you come to ERP side, enterprise resource planning, especially on the cloud side, we have products. We have products from Oracle. We have products from SAP. We have products from Amazon. Yeah, we have products from Workday and many other small
Yeah.
vendors that are in the market. So first, target customers or target people to take this course, or somebody who is already in IT but in different modules like .NET,
Okay.
Java, and some other core modules also. And somebody also, the second set of employees who can take this course is somebody who is non-IT background, working in electrical department, electrical engineering department, electronics and communication. They did some BE course, and then they moved into the core areas, semiconductor devices, something like that. If they want to leverage the software side of the industry, IT industry, and they want to come over to this and especially learn about the product-wise softwares, especially cloud softwares, ERP software, they can also be the second set of customers or employees who can learn this product. And third employees are new ones, new starters who just completed the education and then want to move into the IT industry. They may have different options. They can learn .NET from the course itself, from their education itself. They can learn .NET, Java, which is more prevalent. But our education will not focus on this kind of products, which are again its market cap is high than whatever .NET and Java. Uh, Whatever they have. No, when compared to that, this market cap of cloud products is now high and it's increasing. So they can also learn. Okay. So now, what is ERP? Do you have any idea? Have you ever heard about
Enterprise resource.
planning? It's a product, right?
Yeah.
What is that? What is that
Yes.
product? Do you have any idea?
No.
Okay. So I'll tell
So
you.
the ERP will give the whatever requirement based
Correct.
on the
Exactly.
customer. So if
Exactly.
they require finance means they will provide finance related
Exactly.
idea or guide or whatever.
Correct. Exactly. So what happens is, let us take one set of industry, okay, where let us say you have a company, you have some department, right, where people are getting hired, people are getting
Mhm.
maintained. Like we need to maintain the people, pay the people, right? I know if they are taking leave, we need to manage that. If
Yeah.
they want some pension or bonus, we need to give that, or and subsequently we need to give monthly payrolls for them. And if they want to go
Yeah.
outside of the company, we need to terminate them. And even somebody retires, right? We need to give pension. So these are all
Yeah.
one part of the company, which is called as deals with human resources, right? humans,
Yes. Yeah.
employees,
Yeah.
right? So that is where this HCM is concentrated on this set of people or this set of transactions, where more prevalently in any company, you can take any company you take, there is a human resource department which specifically
Yes.
deals with human resources like employees. So they want to hire the employees, they want to maintain them, they want to pay them, they want to if they are going out of the company for some reasons, they want to going out for some other jobs, they want to terminate them, resign them, they want to give pension if there's somebody retiring in their own company. So this is one set of transactions that any company has. So this product, Fusion HCM, it's a module inside
Okay.
Oracle Cloud product. Fusion HCM is one of the module. So this module is focusing mainly on human resources. Okay, this is
Okay.
one set of
Okay.
transactions in any company. What is other set of transaction? Finance. So how the company is structured, how the company's inflow is there, outflow is there, how to maintain book of accounts, what is ledger, something like that, right? Those are all
Yeah.
finance terms. So that is one set. Okay.
Yeah.
And for that also we have Fusion Finance, which we call it as ERP.
Finance.
ERP has a different meaning altogether if you look outside from Oracle, but inside Oracle, Oracle ERP is nothing but Oracle Finance module.
Okay.
Yeah, Fusion Finance module. This is second set. Third set is supply chain management. Yeah, it deals with
Yes.
buying the product, manufacturing, processing, and then
Procurement.
the wastage. How do we process waste? So those kind of supply chain related stuff is coming under one more zone. So this is again
Okay.
one part of the regular day-to-day transactions in any company. Likewise, we have many other things, right? So each set has a defined transactions. Any company you take, they start with hiring, they need to maintain, they need to pay, they need to terminate, they need to give bonus, right?
Yes.
These are the
Yeah.
common transactions. So this Oracle company, not only Oracle, any major company like Oracle, Amazon, Workday, and SAP. So they thought of building a product. Why do we build waste money? No, from a customer. Any customer don't want to waste money, right? Because these are all the
Yeah.
common transactions. We don't want to hire some developers, give them the .NET license, give them the Java license, and then ask them to build a transaction software to perform all these transactions, because all these are common transactions. They don't want to build multiple times. Many customers don't want to build multiple softwares, so they came up with an
Yeah.
idea of creating one software which covers all the transactions. Yeah, so that is
Okay.
the core idea behind enterprise resource planning software.
Okay.
Okay, and if you take Fusion HCM, it is one of the software. It covers all the human resource related transactions, right? And
Okay.
Fusion HCM again has submodules. I'll cover that in main topic, main course. But as of
Okay.
now, anything which is dealing with the human resources, it is covered in the Fusion HCM module of the Oracle
Okay.
product. And anything which deals with the finance, it's a Fusion Finance module. Yeah, again, there are set of transactions. There will not be many different transactions. All will be common transactions in any company. You take any company, there may be ledger, there may be account, there may be book of account. They need to maintain. They need to see what is going out, what is inflow, what is outflow. Then to maintain certain set of audit on their finances. Those are all common transactions. They joined all the transactions into a group and then developed a product which will be commonly used for anybody, any customer. That's the finance product. Likewise, supply chain product. Likewise, any other related product that we have in Oracle. So this is the idea
Okay.
behind. So you don't want to spend money spending on customers, licenses, etc. to build new software for for regular customers. Yeah. So they have
Okay.
already built a software and they now are going to sell the product. How are they selling the product? That is a question. So you are
Yeah.
clear, right? Until here,
Yes. Yes. I'm clear. I'm clear.
how the ERP ideation
Works.
came, and then how these guys came up with a standard set of a product which can be sold. So now until so when do you think that you are hearing cloud terminology, cloud wording in your experience? 10 years back,
Almost.
5 years back,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
right?
Almost 5 to 6 years back. Yeah.
Okay, what is prior to
Actually,
that?
our company is so they move all the things from um, server to first AWS, then again they move to Azure. Right now they are migration or whatever present in the AWS, we are moving to Azure.
Correct. Exactly. So there are things that changes, right, day to day. So now cloud terminology, we have not heard about it, 10 to 15 years back or 20 years back. So now they are
No.
saying cloud, cloud, cloud. What is cloud? That is the first question. Okay. So before the cloud came in, what these guys were doing is they are selling a softwares that can be installed on your laptop or servers
Laptop and
inside your
servers.
company,
Yeah.
right? So you need to pay the license software, you get the license software, install it, maintain the servers in your company, no, dedicate some administrators for maintaining the servers, maintaining the software. If there are any upgrades, spend some more money upgrading it. There will be a
Patch.
downtime, patching,
Yeah.
etc., right? If there are any,
Yeah.
additional software related features came in, you need to opt for it. So that's again money you need
And
to go for it, right? Additional money you need to go for,
enhancement, maintenance. Yes.
etc.,
Yes.
etc.
True.
Right. So they thought of one such concept where the customer can avoid all this, okay, and then
Yes.
come in a place where they don't want to do any of these things. They just want to pay. So that is the idea. That is a trigger that made this cloud concept a reality. So what now the companies are doing is they're maintaining all the softwares, all the products in their own
In cloud.
cloud. Yeah, cloud in the sense it's one place wherever it is.
Yes.
It's a place where they maintain in their own company. Oracle maintains their servers, softwares, products, anything with them only, and
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
will
True.
rent out. They will rent out this particular server. They will rent out this particular application. They rent out this particular Fusion HCM instance environment for subscription, and that
Yes.
all that
Absolutely.
all depends upon how many employees your
Users.
company is in, how many users
Yeah.
are in your company. That depends on your that costing as well, user level costing. But the concept is you will have to pay very less when you compare to on-premise
Mm.
softwares, where you want
Yeah.
to install your own, maintain your own, spend more extra money to maintain it, to enhance it, etc., etc. So there you are spending more money, let us say 100 rupees. Here you are spending 10 rupees. Just
Yes.
subscription. You will get a link to it. You will get access to the softwares or servers, etc. And you don't want to do anything. Everything will be covered. Enhancements will be covered. Maintenance will be covered. Future upgrade releases will be covered. Everything will be covered. That will be taken care by the vendor. Vendor in the sense Oracle, SAP, Amazon, or Workday, whoever it is. So now we are mainly concentrating on Oracle Fusion HCM. So we'll talk about more on Oracle.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is what the idea behind cloud. Okay. So they,
Cloud.
they
Yeah.
they had a product now. They have a Fusion HCM product, which is the same transaction that any company can do. And that product they are not giving for a licensing for your installation on premise. They are maintaining
Yeah.
themselves and they are giving a subscription. And everything will be taken care by the vendor itself, Oracle itself. So that's so easy, right? You just need to access it
Yeah.
through your browser and then do all the transactions and then close it. Everything will be taken care by Oracle, including the data security. So they have a very strong data security policies. Your data will not go anywhere. Okay.
Okay.
So that's
Yeah.
the assurance that they give. Okay, that will be done when the customer buys a license. That there are certain formalities that they need to sign. That will be taken care at that side. So now, so we came to know what is cloud. We came to know how Oracle maintains cloud, and how also Oracle gives us different modules like HCM, finance, supply chain, etc.
STM. Yeah.
So we are clear, right?
Yeah. I'm clear. I have one question.
Yeah.
Why the fusion in between Oracle and HCM? Previously, there is no fusion, right? It's
Right.
straight away
I'll come to
Oracle
that.
HCM.
I'll come
Okay.
to that. So what happened during the transition from on-premise to cloud? Oracle is a known vendor, right? Known company. So Oracle has
Yeah.
many different products. Oracle has Oracle PeopleSoft. Oracle has Oracle EBS. Oracle has Oracle what to say Taleo, which is for recruiting.
Mm.
Oracle HCM is for human capital management. Right? Oracle PeopleSoft again human capital management, but it's again an extensive product that they had.
Uh,
Likewise,
yeah, I
sorry.
have a question. Sorry to interrupt. I have one more question.
No worries.
So the HCM previously it's PeopleSoft one, right? They changed to HCM, right?
No, PeopleSoft is one of the product. Okay, it is a product
And they
from
acquired this.
acquired from they acquired from the current owner of Workday, right? He's the original owner of the PeopleSoft
Yeah.
also. Then Oracle, due to some of the negotiations or some of the transactions that they did with that particular owner, they acquired the PeopleSoft also. From then it was with Oracle. So then Oracle, that the original person who developed the PeopleSoft, who initiated that particular PeopleSoft product, now formed a product called Workday. So now it is picking up in the
Okay. Yeah.
market, right?
Yes.
So
Yes.
now
True.
to answer your question, why it is Fusion, since Oracle has many different products, on-premise products like Talio for recruiting, HCM for
Yeah.
human capital management, finance for maintaining finance, and many different things. Even PeopleSoft. So Oracle PeopleSoft also it's human capital management, more into different payroll kind of solutioning, payroll kind of product that it
Oh.
is.
Okay.
So it combined all the best features, whatever it is, right? It combined all the
Okay.
on-premise best features and then become a one single product called Fusion. Fusion is a combination of different products,
Okay.
right? So it took the all of the best of the features from Taleo. It became Fusion Oracle recruitment cloud, right?
Okay.
So now it take Oracle HCM and people of HCM it took, and then it became Oracle Fusion HCM. And payroll also it took from EBS and combination of PeopleSoft, it became Oracle Fusion Payroll. So Fusion, a word is something, it's a combination of many things.
Combination.
Yeah, it is
Okay.
best of the best future product, Oracle Fusion. And extension is HCM, Oracle ERP, Oracle SCM. So these are the extensions, modules that we have.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so let us move on quickly. So we learned about what is cloud, what are Oracle
Yeah.
products we will be going to learn,
Products.
and what is Oracle Cloud also we will be learning. Okay. Cloud, we have
Okay.
seen the definition, and Oracle products. What are the Oracle products currently in the cloud market?
Finance.
We have
Finance.
ERP, which we call it as finance. We call it as HCM, the other product, and then there is supply chain management for manufacturing industry. We have customer experience for people who want a customer experience portal like call centers, etc. When you call, your details will be displayed right automatically, something like
Yeah.
that. So there are certain no features where customer experience, we call it as CX, CX cloud. So that is also there. Analytics cloud also there, where you play around with
Yes.
the data and then form a graph in a very intuitive way, graphical representation of what your data is. That's an analytical cloud. Similarly, we have EPM data and Oracle Talent Recruiting, which we call as Oracle Recruiting Cloud. Oracle Talent Management also is there. So different applications are there inside Oracle product. So for a detailed explanation, you can review this particular link, which is
Okay.
again an Oracle link on its website. Yeah, for many different
Mm.
products. But our focus is mainly on the
Yeah.
no, Oracle HCM Cloud. That's what we are learning now. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So this is about products. So that's what Oracle has. And again, we learned about Oracle Cloud. We learned about Oracle products. Now,
Products. Yes.
what is Oracle Cloud? We learned about cloud concept only, right? Now, what is Oracle Cloud? How it is structured, right? So that
Okay.
we will be learning. Yeah.
Okay.
So if you take Oracle Cloud, any I think not even Oracle. If you take SAP, if you take Workday, so anything, any software you take, it will be of a concept, right? So it will be of three types. One is software as a service, another one is platform as a service, another one is infrastructure as a service.
Resource.
Yeah, I'll explain you in detail what is software as a service, what is platform as a service, and what is infra as a service. So now we know that Oracle is offering a HCM product, let us say. Yeah, we are going to
Mhm.
get HCM
Okay.
product, but that product will be given into three services, three types of services, right? Software as a service. What is software as a service? They will give you a product with all the features. Let us say HCM product with all the features. So you just need to use it.
Customize. Yeah.
No customization, no additional customization. You can do a little customization, but no extra customization. It just you use
Okay.
the product as is. That's called SaaS,
Oh. Okay.
software as a
Okay.
service. But I want additional 3 pages, 4 pages to describe about my company and even portfolios, etc., etc. I need additional zigzag kind of a UI
You.
where
Yeah.
customers can see it. So then that will not be
Okay.
available in software as a service. Then you need to go for
Okay.
platform as a service.
Yes. Service. Okay.
Yeah. So this platform as a service is again a product. It's a product only, but they will give you some enhanced
Privilege.
customization.
Okay.
Yeah, they will give you some enhanced customization through this license, platform as a service license. That's the difference between SaaS and PaaS.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now you understand this one. This is the without
Yeah.
customization. This is the with customization. But what is infra as structure as service? So let us say you have a company, a new company or a startup or any big company. You have your own product. So let us say you developed a
Okay.
.NET and you spend many dollars and you develop a product. Software is working fine. You want to stick to the software, but that consumes thousands of gigabit of data for your company's
Okay.
transactions. You cannot maintain that, right? Servers for
Yeah.
holding 1,000 gigabits of data, a terabyte of data, right?
Yes.
So now for servers alone, you can reach out to Oracle and then ask, hey, I have a software. I need a server only. I need to get the server space. What is your charge? Then that will be
Okay.
covered under infrastructure as service. I just said one example, server, but there are many
Okay.
kind of infrastructure service that Oracle provides. Detailed explanation can be found on the Oracle website. Yeah, servers,
Okay.
another, integrate application related, any kind of infra that you need, you can get that as a subscription basis. Yeah, you don't
Okay.
have to, maintain servers, maintain service administrators, maintain a space, office space to maintain those servers. Nothing. Just tag, connect your particular software with the server on cloud, pay the fees as per the infrastructure as service.
Okay.
Okay, you're clear, right? So this is called as
Yeah.
SaaS, SaaS, software as service, and this is called as PaaS, PaaS, and this is called as IaaS, infrastructure as a service. This is a short form.
Okay.
Any provider, not only Oracle, even if you go to SAP SuccessFactors, it's a cloud product. There also the service remains same. They have SaaS, they have PaaS, they have IaaS. And there is one more called DaaS. I'll talk about this in the next slide.
Okay.
Yeah.
Means our main role on platform as a service, right?
Now our main role is
So
SaaS. We are using
okay.
Oracle consultants. If you are trained in Oracle, for working for a
Mm.
company in Oracle, no, HCM, then you will be mostly working 99% in SaaS products. PaaS is a
Uh,
different. PaaS is a
okay.
development tool where you need to create product. You will not be finding in a
That's
service
why.
companies. If you want to
See,
go
in
as
platform as a service, we are going to customize as per the requirement, right? So
correct. So for
if
that you
you
need to learn
so
Selenium. For that you need to learn, no, the tools that the cloud product is built on.
okay,
It's something called Selenium they use to build.
Selenium, okay,
Yeah. So if you have Selenium skills, those people can be hired into these roles, development roles, to perform
development.
additional no, page design, etc., etc. So we never
I mean technical.
see, yeah, technical. That's not technical. That's a product development. So mostly the
Okay,
Oracle, have this particular service for themselves. So we don't see anywhere
okay,
in TCS or Infosys, somebody working on platform as a service development. So mostly it is with the
okay,
company itself, Oracle, SAP. They have their own consultants who can do develop it. Yeah. So we will not
okay.
be, learning this. We will not be, doing this job at all. We
Okay.
only learn about the
Uh,
product.
okay. Sorry to interrupt again.
Nowadays.
So if suppose some company, ABC company required me, recruit me, so they already purchased this HCM from Oracle.
Mhm.
So if my company want to customize, means we want to change whatever they are providing, we need to change the terminology and UI. Then how?
For a 10% of customization you can do in the SaaS product itself, like changing the text, changing the label, hiding the fields,
Okay.
giving a color
Uh,
on the
re-
page. So those kind of customization is possible. Apart from that,
okay.
if they need 10 pages to be developed additionally, you cannot do that
Okay.
in the SaaS. It's a separate license they need to acquire.
Okay.
They
So
want to go
means
with
the
separate license.
reporting part. Okay. If they want to customize reports
They can do it in here
and
itself. We have reports.
okay.
We can customize, write
So
or create our own reports. But
so
modification to the product, no.
no. Okay. And
Modification
one
to
more
the
question.
product is no.
So
Yeah.
if you want to get data from the other system, other ERPs, for example, the my company is maintaining all the data in SAP or some other third-party service. So how we integration between those applications?
Right. So
from
if you are
HCM
moving
to SAP.
completely, yeah, if you are moving completely from SAP to HCM, it's something where during the implementation project, you migrate the data from SAP to HCM. But it's a real-time integration. Let us say you want SAP also, and the certain data
Then
only need to flow to HCM, and you have an
yeah,
HCM product in Oracle, right? Then real-time
okay,
integration is possible. File-based integrations are
okay,
there, right? And
okay.
BIP,
So you mean some web service we need to integration
yes,
between
yes,
this
all is
HCM and
possible.
okay,
Yes, web services is
okay,
possible, and even file-based integrations are there. There is a product called Oracle Integration Cloud. If you have that, SAP will communicate with that particular Oracle Integration Cloud, and Oracle Integration Cloud will again send the data to Oracle. That's the high-level integration.
so
But
okay, these things we can customize. Means if
yes,
they recruit me,
yes, yes,
okay,
we can customize any reporting, any interface. You can do customization. Even any what to say, a page level field hiding, creation of a new label. So that's all possible to a certain extent. But if you want to break the product and enhance this product, no, that is not possible in SaaS license.
okay, okay, got it. I'm clear now. So what about AI? These HCM going to use AI?
Which one? Sorry.
AI, artificial intelligence.
No, we have see, we have a predefined artificial intelligence tools, like what to say. We have something called digital assistant for each module, right? So
Okay.
that is again one of the future in Oracle Cloud product. When you turn on the digital assistant for each module, let us say HCM, so you need to
Mm.
configure some sort of a setup, so where
Okay.
you can interact with the digital assistant and then get the things done. It will
Okay.
show you the bot here, and then if you type in the queries, then it will answer. So that all configuration you can do, but through the digital assistant. It's a separate kind of a product feature we have in the product. Let's say AI
Okay.
enhanced AI based no version.
Oh, okay, fine. So here we don't use any code.
No, we cannot. We don't use any
We
code
can,
unless in
script,
reporting. Script we use in reporting SQL scripts, and there
SQL
is
script.
something
Okay.
called expression language. It's all different language. Have you heard
Mm.
about ex- um, have you heard about this tokens?
No.
Okay, so
Tokens. Token.
we will talk about that in detail in our actual classes. So there is something called expression language where you use the Groovy script. Have you heard about Groovy script?
Yes.
Okay, we use that Groovy
Not.
script tokens
Mm.
to build some expressions, to hide a field, to unhide a field, to show a field based on who logged in, right?
Ah, okay.
So those kind
Mhm.
of logical expressions you write through the expression language. Okay,
Okay.
apart from that, you can write SQL scripts, SQL
What is?
complete SQL kind of a query to get a report done, which
Okay.
is we call it as BIP reporting, business intelligence, right?
Okay.
So that is
So
available.
okay, whatever the data we entered, those will be stored in some SQL database. So in order to fetch, we need to write some SQL queries, right?
Right. So you can
Okay.
fetch, you cannot delete. That's again,
Oh,
there is
okay.
something called analytics. There you can
Mm.
go and then open up some editor and then run all
Mm.
the select queries. It will fetch you, give you
Okay.
the data results.
Okay.
But Oracle product will not give us access to delete from the text editor. If you want to
Okay.
delete, there are deletes possible only for transactional data. Setup data also, there are certain tables where the delete is restricted by the product. So you will get
Oh,
to
okay.
know about when you learn about technical concepts in this Oracle HCM Cloud.
Okay.
Yeah. So we are now clear, right? So this service SaaS license is very cheap. PaaS license
Mm.
is a way higher than the SaaS because you would need some customizations, and infrastructure depends on what infra you would need
Yeah.
for your
The
enterprise.
size and server. Yeah.
Correct. So that's what I have defined in wordings. But let us quickly move on to DaaS. So we have seen SaaS, PaaS, IaaS, but what is DaaS?
Yeah.
So certain companies, analytical companies, news agencies, magazines rely on data heavily, yeah, to report certain aspects of news on a daily life. So previously, what they're doing is they want to maintain all the data in their servers, and whatever data that they don't have, they want to rely on the third parties to get the data. So now DaaS provides a platform where data can be shared through a cloud subscription. So whatever data you need based on your niche, they have that particular subscription. You just need to get access to that to have an updated data.
Okay.
Yeah, there's one more service where the data related companies rely on. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
moving on. Again, it's a difference between what is on-premise, where you install your software, what is IaaS, SaaS, and PaaS. It's a just a box the picture that we have, which shows you in clear words what is on-premise. You buy software, you buy applications, everything you buy, you need to maintain it. Everything you need to
Yes.
buy and maintain. That's on-premise. It's very costly, right? And what is SaaS?
Yeah.
SaaS is again a product which all will be maintained by vendor.
Maintained by vendor.
Right? You don't want to do anything. And what is PaaS? SaaS is a product, but PaaS is additionally you need to, additionally vendor can maintain, but you need to do a customization, right? That particular thing you can have a control over. Rest of the things
Okay.
customer can maintain, right? And
Okay.
what is IaaS?
Yeah.
In IaaS, you can get virtualization, you can get server, storage, networking through licenses and subscription. Yeah, this is certain picture depiction of what is on-premise, what is SaaS, what is PaaS. So looking at it, this is the best one because everything you get it, you just use it, get a subscription. If you are someone who want to look for more customization, go for it, this one. And if you have a software, you just need some sort of infra, you go for this one. Oh, yes, but this is almost costly. So moving all the customers now on-premise are moving to cloud, either to this or this. Yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
fine. So now there are certain terminologies that we mostly use. These are few of them. We used to talk about more of this kind of words in our day-to-day, Oracle Cloud HCM implementation projects. Certain thing called virtualization, enhancements, availability, outages, downtime, right? PODs are nothing but environments. We have a dev environment,
Okay.
we have test environment, we have production environment. For that,
Stage. Okay.
yeah, this is a staging environment and this is development environment. This is a production environment. So if somebody says PODs, don't get confused. It's something which a term is used for talking about environment, cloud environment.
Environment. Okay.
And often the staging environment will get refreshed for us to replicate the issues in production support. So there will be a production to test copy clone happening quarterly once, monthly once, depending upon how the customer wants in a
Okay.
day-to-day implementation support project. So these are the few terminologies. You can learn about more of them, but I just wanted to show you few. And as I said, we will have any implementation project will have a dev environment where you develop. Yeah, you see the correct configuration is there, correct reporting part is developed, correct workflow notifications, approvals are configured, etc., etc. And then once it is configured, you move to test environment where users will test it, provide sign off. Finally, you deploy it into production.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that is on the cloud environments that we have, and I'll show you what courses that we have. So we have three different courses basically. One is functional consultant, where this course will be mainly focusing on what the functional concepts are, like configuration, how the configuration is set up in Oracle HCM Cloud. Yeah, inside HCM you have many different sub modules, like
Modules. Okay.
global HR module we have, that's the common, it's a foundation for HCM. Apart from that, you have absence management, you have payroll,
Yeah.
you have Fusion security, which is common again. And apart from this, you have a performance module, we have a learn module, we have a recruitment cloud module, benefit module, compensation module. We have many different modules. Okay, so this functional course will cover the important modules. Any consultant who want to search for a job will be more likely
These.
get this requirement, right? Most companies will look for this. Apart from this, once you learn this, right, and
Okay.
want to leverage or learn about additional modules, you can do it yourself,
Okay.
or you can take a separate classes for each module. So that's how we build this particular course. So we cover 4 modules: HR, absence, payroll, and security. And we give you a case study for different concepts for each module. We have a case study for project 1, project 2, project 3. This completes your functional course. If you want to be a functional
Okay.
consultant alone, you can take this course. If you want,
Mhm.
I have given the topics as well, what we cover, what we not. So for now, you can go through it, but you will not be able to understand unless we get an idea of what it is. Yeah. So that
Okay.
is on functional. And we have something called techno-functional,
Techno. Mhm.
where additionally we cover technical concepts apart from functional concepts. So the functional is what we cover in functional. Apart from that, we cover technical concepts as well. So what these
Okay.
are? These are spreadsheet loaders. You said right,
Mm.
SAP, we have a
Yeah.
data. How do we load it in HCM, Fusion HCM? Using spreadsheet loaders, we can do. We can do through HDLs. We can do some personalization, label, color, text changes. We can do some
Changes.
fast
Okay.
formulas where you build, your business logic, right? Some
Mhm.
requirement is there, which needs to be built. You can write fast formulas and extracts
Okay.
and OTBI and BI. So these three are the reporting tools. All
Okay.
three are different reporting tools. We will know what each of them is doing, right? Extracts is also one of the reporting tool. OTBI is transaction business intelligence. You just need to drag and drop fields that will automatically create a report.
Okay.
And one more thing is called BIP, which is not listed here. It is called business intelligence tool that we have for BIP, BA publisher, business intelligence publisher, which you use using a query. You write a query and then you create a data model and then you create a report and then run the report. So that's how you write a BIP. It's all technical, things that we learn. Again, the same thing. Each module will have a case study, and we have three case studies. Okay. This is a second type of course that we have. And if you don't want functional, if you don't want techno-functional, you just want technical, then also we can cover technical concepts. But for that, you need to know
Okay.
at least what modules are, what is a,
Yes.
right? What is
Yeah.
it, each module about? So you want to know, then only you can learn technical. So you
Yes.
can decide now what course you want to learn, further, and then we will connect back. Yeah. Hope
Okay.
the session is useful. Knowing about Oracle, Oracle Cloud, cloud concepts, Oracle modules, Oracle products, and Oracle
Mhm.
terminology. Finally, the course catalog.
Yeah.